Northcrest was incorporated in 1962, and it was started by a group of people called the Golden Age Cooperative. And they saw a need. They said, here we are in Ames, and there is no place for seniors to live. So they decided that they would do something about it. And they connected with Mark Engelbrecht, who was a young architect at Iowa State University. And that is where the design for Northcrest came about. But at the time, they could not find anyone to finance them. So they'd gone to all the banks in Ames. Nobody would help them out. They found a bank in Des Moines, but they wanted somebody to co-sign for them. So several of the members there in that Golden Age Cooperative were members of the First Baptist Church in Campustown. And the first groundbreaking was Thanksgiving in 1964. So now that we're having our groundbreaking here, the cold weather, it just seems like maybe this is when it should have been, so the dream continues, and we're really excited about that. So the first part of the building was just the first A, B, and C. It was just all independent living. They did not have the health center. The healthcare center was constructed in 1968. So we're very different from a lot of communities that were built in the 60s, in that so many started out as nursing homes and then they expanded to independent living. We're here at Northcrest, we started out with independent living and expanded into the healthcare arena. In the beginning, I think there were 8, but one woman moved in the night before Thanksgiving all by herself, no staff. She said, this is when I was told I could move in, and this is when I'm moving in. So that kind of gives you an idea of the spirit, of the people that started Northcrest. Why now? Why now? Because we have had, traditionally, for years and years, a very long waiting list of people who want to come to Northcrest. And it really is part of our mission because we're here to serve the community. And we've not been able to serve the community as well as we would like. And if you look back at our history at the different times that we put additions onto Northcrest, it really was prompted by the same need, that those waiting lists had just grown and people wanted to come to Northcrest and we weren't able to accommodate them. So now we have 165 residents. It's about 165 to 70. With our new project, we will be adding about a third of that. So we will be over 200, probably around 250. The apartment building has 48 apartments. The majority of the people that are moving in there right now are couples, but not all. So the potential is there for 100 people. First of all, for the assisted living, it is a component that we have not had in the past. We have been very successful in bridging the gap between independent living and the health center with our own in-house home care. But just like I was saying, we'll have people moving from the health center into assisted living is because we didn't have that intermediate. And so people were really in the health center, but they didn't need that high level of nursing care. So now bringing in the assisted living gives them that extra step in between. This time we were able to purchase the property next door, gave us 5 additional acres. We would have liked to have done some townhomes. Townhomes are very popular here at Northcrest, but we're seeing a real trend toward apartment living. And it's been really interesting with baby boomers coming up. And so they've lived in apartments, and this is not a new thing to them. But these apartments are really going to offer so much to so many people. And to be able to have 48, that has really helped us tremendously. I think we've been talking a lot about structures and buildings, but I think when we talk about Northcrest, we have to talk about our life care program. That's what we're built on. That's why so many people come to Northcrest, because it's not just about the architecture. It's not just about the ping pong table or the spa. It's really about planning for the future and knowing that if you come to Northcrest with our Life Care program, you have a home for your life no matter what happens. Northcrest is really a community within the Ames community. We really are a family, and I feel that so strongly. The connection that we have between residents and the staff, it's amazing. And I'm happy to be part of the family. Always have to. This is just so neat for me now to say that I have moved in. My husband and I moved in 2 months ago. And now we're part of the family. Although, as I've said to everybody that has asked me, I've always felt like I was part of the family. I've been here for an awfully long time. This is wonderful. This is also, this is a time for us to thank all of you for everything that everyone has done to make this day possible. So I'm so pleased and honored that we have Mayor John Hale here with us today, and he's going to say a few words first.
Well, first of all, thank you for inviting for me to come out here and participate in this. And when Northcrest came to the council meeting to present the project, we actually had the chambers filled by some residents from Northcrest. But anyway, it was not necessary because the council is absolutely enthused about this project. I'm just amazed at how many people love the Ames community and how many people are relocating to Ames. And it's not just people with kids or empty nesters, but people who are retiring here. And that really surprised me. And also thrilled me. And so that really points to the need for this kind of facility, and we're just absolutely thrilled and appreciate the investment that Northcrest Community is making into our community. And so on behalf of the city, congratulations, and thank you for inviting me to address the crowd, and I'm thrilled to be part of the groundbreaking ceremony.
Northcrest has a tradition of construction that serves the residents. This project will do that. Northcrest has a tradition of outstanding health care. This project will make that ready to go, fly off the ground, state-of-the-art, wonderful situation.
Northcrest is a story of people, and the people are what make Northcrest such a great community. And we are so thankful that those founders had the dream, and this is a continuation of that dream.
On behalf of the residents, we are so happy to be able to partake in the growth of Northcrest, and we're anxious to see all of the changes that are going to occur. We're anxious for the workspace, and we will be happy with the landscaping and everything that's taken place. So again, thank you for coming.
All right,